it brings up a point that I wanted to mention that's been discussed a little bit, is that when you're on a roster this big, you're not getting many reps. And I think I was watching Alvarez and Dave Meltzer from Wrestling Observer a little bit this morning, and they mentioned the fact that, man, you're only you may only wrestle on a televised match 18 times in a year when you have this many people on a roster. I mean, and even if you're being a featured person, you're still probably only getting 20 matches. You're not doing house shows for AEW. So it's hard. It's got to be hard for them to really improve when, back in the day, and I hate to go an old school harp here, but the guys were out there wrestling 180, 200 times a year. Now, I mean, you're only getting a tenth of those reps, 20% maybe. I mean, that's got to be hard to really improve your craft when you're not getting the chance to get out there as much. I mean, it's one thing to go, like to go down, show up here in Las Vegas and call FSW and say, hey, I want to get a workout in. But, to do it in front of a live crowd, it's way different. And man, the chances just in AEW, especially, I mean, it's not quite as bad in WWE, but still close. It's not good.
I mean, and to what you said, a crowd of that size. I mean, with AEW, the wrestlers are allowed to go do other stuff when they're not wrestling, but to be doing it in front of a crowd the size of an AEW show, you want that. You don't want to do it in front of a crowd of 30 people.
Right.
You want to be able to perform in front of that live crowd, get that experience, feel that crowd, and know how to run through that match in front of that crowd and be able to get like you said, get those reps so you can do it more often. But like you said, their roster is so loaded when you get the opportunity.
Yeah, and WWE is, I know Cody Rhodes was talking last week or so about he'd like to see them doing more house shows and everybody getting more repetitions. And, I do think that it shows sometimes on TV. We're seeing a lot of botches just all over the place. And injuries too. And, some of that comes down to conditioning. I can speak for that when I did sports, that, especially football. Jeez, man. You'd go through 2 days, 3 days, but that built your body up to be conditioned to do what needed to be done.